All right, let me see this intro.
Okay. Shit, now you got me on the spot. I was rolling?
It's rolling.
I was rolling. Okay, well, hold on. Restart.
No.
I'm gonna just like let it.
What's up? It's your boy Kendel Dolby here with.
This is gonna be in the bloopers, bro.
Yeah,
What's up, man? Welcome back to the Staying Grounded Podcast, episode 2. Man, today we have a very, very special guest.
Appreciate that.
Very special guest, man. My dog, John Mateer, aka John Tavius Mateer. I told you I was gonna call you that at the game.
Yeah.
At the basketball game, I told you I was
Yes,
gonna call you that,
you
bro. But nah, man. First, I want to say I appreciate you for coming on,
course.
bro. It means a lot, for real,
Of
bro.
course.
But yeah, we just gonna the fans gonna get to know you more, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? You have a great mentality, a great mindset, bro. I like the way you carry yourself, so we just want people to get to know you a little bit.
Thank you. Yeah.
So the first question I got for you, bro, how's the process been so far adjusting to being the OU quarterback?
It's been good. I mean, like you said, being an OU quarterback. I mean, it hasn't hit me yet. You know, I think in the season it'll hit me.
Yeah.
And like when I see all the fans here and stuff, signing autographs after the spring game helped. Like there's a lot of people. You know, there's a lot of fans. But
Yeah.
I think right now it's just football and doing everything every day.
Yeah.
To get to the point where I need to be.
Right.
I think that's how it's been. But it's been good. Like it moved really fast after the season. Like the transfer portal is a crazy place.
Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy, and so. But it happened fast, and I made my decision, and I got here right away, and it's been good.
That's good. The rumor was, bro, that you signed everybody's autograph. Is that true?
Yeah, I did.
You really did?
Yeah, I stayed after. Me and Buck were out here. Me and Coach Arbuckle were out here at the end.
I know that hand was tired.
It was. Now I've been doing a lot of trading card deals, so I have to sign like every night. I sign a bunch.
Okay. So you
I have to mail them
kind of
back.
training your wrist a little bit. Okay.
Yes, and then I like kind of shorten the autograph.
Yeah. I feel that.
But yeah, because like I won't do it during the season, so I wanted to give them the opportunity during the spring game.
Yeah. So out of high school, bro, you was under recruited.
Yeah.
Basically, how was that? Like, what did that do to you being under recruited out of high school? You know, obviously, as a high schooler, especially, as competitive as we are, you know what I'm saying? You think that you can play on any team, and when you get under recruited or overlooked, what does that do to you mentally, and what did it do for you mentally?
I mean, it pissed me off. Like, it really did. And I was a 2-star recruit, and then I signed to Washington State, and they bumped me to 3-star. So right when that happened, I knew it was all BS. Like, the stars don't mean anything.
Right.
For anybody watching this, like, stars don't mean anything. Like, they're cute, but they don't mean nothing.
For sure.
And then I went to college. I got the opportunity. I got really lucky. There was Coach Eric Morris was at Incarnate Words, FCS school.
Yeah.
Got the offensive coordinator job at Washington State, so he just re-offered me. Got lucky with the timing, but like it pissed me off. Like every day I was working, and at the time I hated it. But then looking back, I know like being young and immature, like I would have got complacent, if I had all the big offers and all that. But I just kept my head down. It's like what everybody says, like chip on your shoulder, this and that. But it's real.
Yeah. So you feel like being under recruited helps you stay humble.
Yes.
Helps you keep your head on. You feel like if you would have got all those offers at high, because I feel like a lot of people do that. Like I'm not saying every 5-star, but usually like the 5-stars that their head's big, they come in and things don't go their way just because they got complacent. So you feel like that was something that happened to you?
Yeah, I remember like I started as a freshman on varsity. And like I was like, oh, I'm this and that. Like I'm good. I started as a freshman, And then going into my sophomore year, I struggled because like I felt like I was that guy, And you just can't have that.
Yeah.
Like, and I lost my humility, and so I had to learn and through it, and it just gave me something else to keep me humble and make me keep working hard, which is great, what I needed. So then by the time I got to college, I just knew what I needed to do.
Right. Nah, definitely. So you go to Washington State.
Yeah.
When did you realize? Obviously, you was behind Cam Ward when you got there, but when did you realize, whether it was practice or scrimmage or game, when did you realize that you could compete at the Division I level?
I think, so we had like summer, like 7-on-7 stuff that we do, like player versus player, like no coaches out there, and the first attempt was the interception. I mean, it's like a storybook, like, it was like first throw was pick up, but I was like, damn, like, all right. And then like, the spring, so I didn't graduate early. I came in the summer, and then I played a season, and I earned the backup job my true freshman year. So I got to learn. I was taking all the reps. Yeah. And then we went to Stanford, like middle game of the year, and it's the only game I played in as a true freshman. And I played on the 4th snap I was playing. I threw a touchdown pass. So like we drove the field, like first play, pulled it, ran. Yeah. I think I threw it on the second play, pulled it and ran it on third play, and then threw a fade for a touchdown on the fourth play. So it's like, all right, well, I can do it. Like, not everybody scores on their fourth play in college.
Right.
So I was feeling myself again.
Right.
But then that spring, Cam was there, obviously, and I was behind him, but I didn't want to be behind him.
Right.
So I was coming after him every day, and I mean, he still ended up starting over me. But it was like there was days where I was doing real well, and I felt like I could compete. And a big thing that I still struggle with is I didn't believe I could really do it until I actually did it.
Right.
Until we beat Texas Tech last year and beat Washington and then came back against San Jose. And then
So when you got the starting job, you realized, like, okay.
Yeah, like, and I had to do it against other people and be live. And that was good for me. Like, it pissed me off, made me uncomfortable. Like, it's in my own mind, super uncomfortable. But it helped, and now I'm, like, you could say I'm uncomfortable again. Like, it's a new mountain I got to climb.
Definitely.
Just building relationships and then playing in SEC.
I like what you just said, though, being uncomfortable, because like being uncomfortable is really what helps you grow.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if everything's comfortable and everything's easy, this is like you said, you start getting complacent.
Yeah.
You start getting a big head. You feel like nobody can touch you. You feel like this and that. And I feel like a lot of people go wrong with that. So when you, like I said, like you said, when you're uncomfortable, you have an obstacle. It helps you attack it more. It makes you appreciate it more.
No
so.
doubt.
Man, that's gonna help you skyrocket, bro. And I know you're gonna skyrocket this season for sure.
Thank you. I
But
appreciate that.
how was that being behind Cam? Was he like? How did he help you kind of like learn the ropes and transform your game? Or, you know what I'm saying? How was that?
I mean, he's obviously really good, you know. So he's about to go first overall tomorrow, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I got to just watch him and watch how he practiced and worked out and led people and then you see things that, like, I can't do. Like, he'd throw the ball, like, way down here, and I just can't do it. Like, I can get close, but that's just what makes Cam, you know? So that, I learned what to do, and I also learned what not to do.
Yeah.
Like, those crazy plays that he makes are awesome, but it's not the way I play football.
Right.
You know, and that's okay. You know, we're all different. And,
Definitely.
And so I learned those different things just watching. And then my second year, I would get in for little quarterback packages. Like we'd have two quarterbacks on the field at the same time. Like me and Cam be on the field.
That's hard.
So it was awesome for me. It kept me engaged and it kept me working with Cam. Because that spring I was just talking about, like I wanted to get after him and beat him.
Right.
It like took away the joy I had for just appreciating him and watching him. But that fall when we started getting on the field together, all that went away. Like all the envy and stuff, and I just got to play and appreciate Cam, his greatness, and he's pretty damn good. So.
Yeah, that's a good quarterback to me. You feel me, to be behind and learn from. So yeah, that's tough. I feel like, man, do you feel like both of y'all are great quarterbacks? Obviously, Cam's doing his thing, had a great season, about to be #1 overall pick, like you said. But like, the potential that you have, what I've seen so far in practice and what I've seen by the highlights, bro, like the potential you have is crazy. And I'm not just gonna say that just to say that, bro. Like I genuinely do mean that. So do you feel like? I mean, I'm sure you do, but does Coach Arbuckle have does he just produce quarterbacks, bro? Like,
I mean, there's a saying that he's really lucky because he's had Bailey Zappi, who started for the Patriots a couple times last year.
Yeah.
He had Austin Reed, who's on the Bears right now.
Okay.
And then Cam and then me. And it's like, damn, like it's either Buck's really good or he's getting really lucky.
Right.
Now Arbuckle's really good.
Yeah.
You know, and then Coach Kuz, our quarterback's coach, is also really good.
Definitely.
So I mean, a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know, and he loves it, and he's a good coach, and he gives us confidence. Because if we're not confident, we can't perform.
Yeah.
He gives us confidence, and then we go do it.
Definitely. And being a defensive guy, obviously I'm not with him every day, but one thing I will say that he makes sure to do is before practice or even after practice, he's coming, he's dapping all the defensive guys up, you know, getting the defensive guys hyped. And as an offensive coordinator, I mean, and he could very selfishly just be focused on the offense. I mean, that's his job. That's what he gets paid to do. But just to be a guy and go, you know, talk to the defensive guys, make sure that he's communicating with everybody, man, that makes us excited. You know what I'm saying? That makes the defensive guys, okay, you know, he's a cool coach. And that just fires the whole team up. So that's one thing that I really noticed. Coach Arbuckle, you're a real one, man. So
all right. Yeah.
you don't deserve that yet?
Nah, can't do that.
Yeah, no, I feel that. But my next question is, how do you handle the pressure that comes with playing quarterback? Like, I know being at Washington State, it's different, you know, being at OU. You know what I'm saying? The stage is bigger.
Is that an insult to Washington?
Nah, no, this Washington State, man. That's all love to you guys. But how do you handle that pressure that comes with being the quarterback?
I think pressure is a term that whatever you make it, you know, and there's a corny saying that pressure is a privilege, you know, but it's good, and it's true. Like if I woke up every day like, damn, I got to do this, I got to please these people and do this and that, then I would drive myself crazy.
Definitely.
So I think I turned it into like it's an opportunity. Like I have a stage to do something like this with you and spread a positive word and teach people about me. And not everybody has that stage. You know. So and then I'm gonna be playing a lot of people we both are, and it's gonna be awesome. Like it's so cool and this life is so short to where you just don't. Like, and I'm real hard on myself. I don't make it seem like I'm not hard on myself, but you gotta appreciate the moment that you're in. Definitely. And we're sitting in the damn OU Stadium.
That's fact, man.
Doing this.
Just look at this, man.
Yeah, right. So, and I could have dreamed of this and told you this wasn't gonna happen, but here I am.
Right.
So pressure's cool. If you can just let it get to you and it's gonna eat you up.
Yeah.
So I don't let it get to me.
Yeah, that's a great mindset to have. Like, honestly, you know the pressures that comes with it, but you block it out because at the end of the day, like you said, you know that it's a privilege. So that's a big time way to look at it. That's real what you said.
Appreciate that.
Have you always played quarterback? Like, did you always grow up playing quarterback? Or
First year I started tackle football in 7th grade, and now like when I was young, like dang, like I've only played for a couple years. Now it's like that's a long time.
Yeah.
But like all elementary school, like 6th grade, played tight end, receiver, linebacker. Like didn't play.
You wasn't going crazy. You weren't stacking up for real.
No, I wasn't. I was very average. Very average. But I played baseball and basketball.
Okay.
Did some good things and I loved it. You know, being in Texas, like it's football.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. You know, so but it's good. And then I started and lost my first game, 12-13. But then I was at peace for some reason. Like I hate losing, but my first game ever started, like I gave myself a lot of grace.
Yeah.
After that game, I don't give myself any grace anymore. Like it's got to be freaking good.
Yeah.
But it was a cool moment for me. And then I just played quarterback ever since.
Okay, that's what's up. 7th grade, man.
Yeah.
Like most people. So I think I started playing 3rd grade.
Yeah. Well, I started playing football in 1st grade.
Oh, okay. But you say tackle was 7th grade?
Tackle was 3rd grade.
Oh, okay.
Playing quarterback tackle football
okay.
was 7th grade.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay, we'll step away from football a little bit. What does John like to do outside of football, being on the field?
Right.
Before we started recording, you told me you like to cook.
Yes, I do.
What else do you like to do?
Golf and cook, really.
Okay.
I play some poker here and there.
Okay.
I kind of got away from that, but like I think cooking is a good life skill, and I like eating good, healthy food, and then you go buy some, you go eat out. It's like it just gets old.
Yeah.
It's not fresh.
Definitely.
So I'm probably gonna go make some chicken tacos tonight.
Ooh.
Nothing crazy, but I just had the thought, and I got a grill and.
So you get down for real, like you be on the grill and everything?
I mean, I try. Like I think.
Is it good though? That's a real.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a real
good.
question.
You can ask, Giovanni was staying at my house. He just moved out today because of his foot.
Yeah.
But he said I got down a little bit.
Okay.
He said it was pretty good.
Bro, I'm gonna have to come get a plate sometime.
Come on.
What, you make a steak? You like make a steak?
Yeah,
okay.
I make a lot of steaks.
That's a bet. That's a bet. I'm definitely gonna come get one.
Didier Ranch, shout out.
What is it?
Didier Ranch.
Didier Ranch?
Yeah. The chill out, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna entertain that, but shout out Didier Ranch.
Yeah, there you go.
But what game excites you the most this year? Like, what game are you looking forward to the most?
I think seeing the crowd against Michigan is going to be really cool.
Okay.
Playing that big time team in this stadium, and then the Texas game, like everybody's excited. Like I've been one time. Grew up in Dallas, but I've been one time to that game, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's in there every year, but
right.
And I just see there's so many damn people, dog.
Man, hey, when I tell you that game is crazy, man.
Yeah, I've heard the stories and I'm excited. Like it's just top tier football and top tier competition. So like, who's not excited for that one?
Yeah, I agree with you too. I told you before we started, I grew up in Ohio, so that Michigan game. Growing up in Ohio, being an Ohio State fan, man, you hate Michigan. Yeah. So getting the chance to be able to go against them, man. Then I know a couple guys from high school that I played against that play there. Shout out Rob Moore. But yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait for that game. That Texas game. Yeah, it's a great schedule. A lot of fun atmospheres.
Yes, no doubt.
What's your goal this year? Like, what do you want to show the nation? What do you want to not prove, but prove? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a difficult question, just because I used to get caught up in a lot of like, I need this many yards and this many stats, and I think I've gotten older and I've just become at peace with like, and I know it's corny, and I'm gonna try, like, it's gonna sound like I'm, oh, this good guy, but like winning games is important.
Yeah.
And then I believe you win games, everything else comes.
Definitely.
High tides raise all ships. Like, so we do good, we win games. Like, I'll get what I want.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not here to get. I'm not here for me. I don't play the game for me. I don't take a snap for me.
Right.
Like, that's why I try to build relationships with all y'all. And,
That's great.
And I have my own goals, of course. So when I say I get what I want, that's what I mean. Like, everybody has their own goals.
Definitely.
You know, and there's been comparisons to like Baker and the Heisman and this and that, which is awesome. Like, I never thought, but like winning games is the goal.
Yeah.
And then like you said, like what do I want to show people? I used to get caught up in that a lot. I actually just deleted Twitter.
Okay.
Because like it's just that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not faulting you for asking the question. I don't mean it like that.
No,
but
you're
like,
good.
I used to get caught up in that, but the older I get, it's like, and it's challenging.
Yeah.
People gonna say stuff about you, and you want to impress people and this and that, but it's just I've gotten away from that, which is very peaceful.
That's real. I like that answer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like your answers, bro. That's real. You got me over here thinking a little bit. But man, who do you model your game after? Who was guy? And that don't gotta be just one guy.
Right.
I mean, for me, I like to pick bits and pieces from a lot of different DB's games.
Yeah.
So who do you like to pick from, or who do you like watching the most?
I mean, I was a Pacers fan growing up, just because of Brady. Like it's Tom Brady. Dog.
Right.
Tom Brady. He just wins. I like people that win. I was kind of a bandwagon when I was a little kid.
So
But Tom Brady.
Like just well, because he was winning all the
I mean,
Super Bowl.
he's the winner. Like, why not go for it? You know?
Yeah, I bet.
But then, like, I don't play like Tom Brady. I would love to have Tom Brady's mind in my game, like you said, bits and pieces. Like, he's just super smart. He's super dedicated, like the way he eats and all the stories you hear about his methods. And I kind of take some from that and try to be like him in that way. But then I love the way Aaron Rodgers throws the ball. I mean, he's a unicorn, so it's kind of tough to be like, I want to throw the ball like him. But how short it is and how good his front side is and how much force he generates from the ground, it's like, it's top tier ever.
Hey, Rodney's prime was crazy.
Oh, I know. I still watch his videos all the time.
For real. No,
but then I can't go watch his film because I watch it and I'll try to do
mimic
too much.
it.
And it's like he's such a unicorn that it's just gonna take that would have to happen by the grace of God that I would become that kind of thrower. And I'm a good thrower. It's just different.
I mean, but if you're kind of chasing it,
Yes.
if you can have in the back of your mind, okay, this guy is great.
Yes.
God bless him with a lot of attributes. But I feel like if you in your mind are okay, like I want to get to that point.
Yeah.
I feel like that's only gonna make you better because if you're not making a throw like him,
Yes.
I'm sure in your head, nah, that gotta be like you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
So
no
I feel
doubt.
like that's a good trait to have.
And then I try to I'll watch my film and I can throw the ball from different angles, switch my body, which is awesome. That's where I get it from. Like, you see me make a cool throw, like it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's where I get it from.
Okay.
And then this is gonna be a little out there. I used to love watching Michael Vick. I told you about Trayvon Boykin.
Okay.
And then Lamar.
Yeah.
Like I don't run as good as them.
You be getting loose a little bit though.
Low key. But
Okay.
I love watching quarterbacks be able to run and get out of the pocket.
Okay, that's real.
Yeah.
Man, now those were dogs. Those were all dogs right
God.
there.
Oh
But, Lamar Jackson, I used to no boots. I used to sit down and watch Lamar Jackson's highlights
Oh,
so much.
yeah.
And I didn't even play quarterback, but I'm like, bro, he's so tough,
He's
bro.
so tough.
But my next question is, how you've been through a lot of adversity from being under recruited. I mean, I'm sure there's more stories and real life of adversity that you've gone through. How have you attacked adversity?
I think the first thing you got to do is just pray, because it's not. We don't know. We don't have none of the answers.
Right.
You know, and the bigger we get, the more people we have watching us.
Yeah.
So every choice we make is so important. Because if we make the wrong choice, we're cooked.
Yeah.
And we're gonna let so many people, just watching us. And I think that's hard to do because you think you can handle everything yourself. And I'm saying some good stuff right now, and I'm not perfect. Like I make mistakes, and I try to do it myself, and it just doesn't work. But as I've gotten older, that's the first thing, and then really figuring it out. Like I had trouble last year against Boise, only because they had great defensive scheme, they did. And I was young, I didn't know anything. Like looking back now, I'm 8 months older than then, 7 months. Not long ago, I have so much more experience, and experience is so important. But I got caught up in trying to prove to people and do this and that, and I had Twitter. I was ranked 10th in the Heisman ranking at that point by on 3, so that's the legit ranking.
Definitely.
And Ashton Genty was third or fourth at that time. So I was like, oh, me against Genty, like let's come on, like
Prime time.
And I was trying to do like too much and go win the Heisman that game at that play, and it's just that's why I got caught up in it all and I struggled.
Yeah.
I was trying to do too much, and with this offense, like the game can come to me, and the decisions are there, and I can make checks and this and that. And so I struggled with that, and then I kind of held it in. So I struggled the next game, just because I, like, emotionally immature, like I didn't know how to get it out.
Right.
But then talking to people you trust, like really talking to people and letting it out, and just getting through it, because like you never quit though. Like I never went home and just cried in my bed and just like felt sorry for myself. Like, I tried to figure it out on my own, and then at some point I was like, I can't do it. So I just gave it up to God, and then gave it to the people I trust, and they helped me and they built me up. And something about that is so important. Like Coach Venn was in my ex-media yesterday. He has my back. That's what he told me. Like that was the main message, that he has my back, and to find men that have your back.
Definitely.
You know, and it's so important. So that's the two things I would say.
No, that's real. I feel like being an athlete, or not even just being an athlete, just being with a lot of eyes on you. People sometimes forget that we're all humans, and we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? We all handle things different. We all go through adversity. It doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
Money, follow. It doesn't matter what it is. And one thing that I love that you said the most is that you just give to God. I'm a big follower of Christ myself, so giving to God is big to me, and honestly, it helps you through a lot of problems. So I love your answer with that. My next question is, what has been your favorite thing about OU so far?
I say y'all, man. Like the players y'all are awesome.
Yeah.
Like truly, like y'all brought me in. I remember the first day of a camp or winter training. Y'all put me in the front of the line. I don't know if you're in that group, but they threw me in the front, put me in front of G Baby. He was like, bro, what? Put me right in front of his head.
Yeah.
And from then, like y'all just brought me in and appreciated me, and then the fans and the culture, and it's just everybody really cares about OU football.
Yeah.
Good or bad. I mean, sometimes it's bad, but they care, you know. And hope it should be good, you know. So, you know, they'll like us. Yeah. But those two things,
Yeah, you know I feel like what makes you so respectable as a person when you came in, because you know, I'm a guy who's been here for a little minute. G Baby's been here, RJ, Kip, all those guys. I feel like what makes you respectable is that you don't try to do too much.
Okay.
You don't try to force your role. You know what I'm saying? You, like, when we see that you're a chill guy, you're not doing too much, but you're handling your business, it's like, how do you not put him in the front? How do you not push him to be the leader? You know what I'm saying? And you being the quarterback, it's easy. Like, I'm not bashing anybody else, nothing like that. But last year, from, you know, being on this team last year and seeing how the offense operated last year to now, we're me, G, Kip, RJ, we're over here looking like, man, hey, bro's legit. Like, bro's legit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you got it, bro. So, I feel like that's what makes it easy for us to be like, you know, we need you to be a leader. We need you to step up. Like, bro, this is yours now. You got the keys, you know what I'm saying? And the way that you play, the way that you carry yourself, I know you're gonna drive the boat, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you handle pressure well. So, man, you're gonna be perfectly fine, man. Definitely. I got two more questions. My one other question is, where does that competitive nature come? Have you always been like competitive your whole life? You've always wanted to win everything?
Yeah, I mean, my parents are pretty competitive. Me and my dad compete in everything. Just everything. And then I had a basketball court right next to my house, like a little park I lived 2 houses away from. And then I go over there and play all the time, and every high school dude's there. Like, I didn't care. I just want to play. And then they beat me, and I was like, all right, fine. I don't like this. And they beat me because they're bigger, older, you know. It makes sense. But like, I didn't care. And I wouldn't give myself, like I said, I give myself a lot of grace in that one game. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, if I lose, all right, it's my fault. Like, I need to get better. Like, I would lose. It's like, all right, well, I'm gonna stay after. I'm not gonna lose again. And so I just hate losing. So that's where it comes from. Like, just hating losing and competing in everything. And because, like, man, like today, like not today, but nowadays, if I go golf, like, I'm not out there to just golf, dog.
You trying to win it?
Man, come on. Like, I'm not very good. I'm not very good. I'm just not. But like, I like to compete, you know, because we only compete like 13, 12 times a year unless we win and win and win. So like, you got to find a way. So I can't just not compete. But yeah, I've always been this way.
I love that. And then my last question is, what advice would you give to a kid or anybody younger who looks up to you, maybe being under recruited, maybe not getting the attention that they want? What advice would you give to them to help them and kind of guide them through?
I would say become delusional about your dreams, because like, why not?
Yeah.
You know, but it's there's a balance. You become so delusional, but like it doesn't just happen. You have to have a plan and find the work. And I mean, YouTube is such a good resource. Even TikTok. Like I used to do plyometric workouts that I found on TikTok, and I'll get faster and stronger. And you just got to put in the work. Like this is not easy. Like there's how many SEC? There's 16 SEC teams. There's 16 SEC starting quarterbacks. Like it's one of 16 this year. Like you know, so it's not easy, and it's never gonna be easy, and it shouldn't be easy. If it's easy, anybody can do it.
Right.
You know, and so putting in the work, like there's no joke and there's no shortcut. You know, like some people are gifted genetically.
Yeah.
Like people come up to me and say I got good genetics, which I don't have bad genetics, but it wasn't always like this.
Right.
Like I wasn't always big and strong and fast, and I used to be a little chum. Like I was average.
Yeah.
You know, and then I put in the work really over COVID. Like just every day. It was an extended summer.
Yeah.
And we didn't have
it was too long.
Yeah, too long. But like I would just work out every day. And then like it's gonna be hard to do, but trust the people that are older than you and listen to their advice. Like your parents know something.
Yeah.
You know, and my parents know something, but I didn't listen to them because they're my parents.
Right.
Duh. But like listen to your parents, listen to your coaches, and they're gonna lead you in the right way.
Man, that's a great answer, man. My dog, John Mateer. John Tavius. Man, I appreciate you for coming on the pod, bro. I really enjoyed talking to you, bro. You're an easy guy to get to like, man, and I know you're gonna be doing big things this season.
Thanks,
I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a fun season, bro. So I really do appreciate you for coming on.
It's my pleasure.
Man, make sure you guys go like, make sure y'all subscribe. Most importantly, make sure y'all go comment. And man, go give a follow to QB1, man. He that guy, man. So I appreciate you guys, man. And that's the end of today's podcast.
Awesome.